Okay guys, we're back. These engines make a crap load of torque. There's basically three ways you go about doing it. What I've got on the car right here is what's referred to as an RJC Engine Brace. Comes from RJC Racing. Had it on the car for several years. It's taken one god-awful pounding. It works beautifully. Jason at RJC, he makes some wonderful products for our cars, American-made. A crap load of research and development goes into them, and this is one of them. Again, this is the RJC Engine Brace. It bolts. I don't know if you can see it or not. Probably not. I'm a friggin' light. But anyway, it bolts onto the bell housing on the transmission. It's really easy to do. Jason gives you bolts. And then basically all you do is you set it up on the frame. One thing I had to do is I bent the where the stopper is down here. You can see it up against the frame. I bent it to match the same angle as the frame and then set it up. You can see I've got a little bit of pressure on it. I've launched this thing well over 4,000 RPM, and I've never had a hint of false knock from the downpipe hitting the frame or anything else for that matter. These things work great. I've torture tested this thing for years, and I haven't had an issue with it. No breakage, nothing, zero. Again, this comes from RJC Racing. Just Google it. Give Jason a call. He's got two of these now. This was the first one he brought out, and apparently he's got a heavy-duty one. This one seems to be holding up quite well. But the other two ways you can do this is you can change the engine mount on the driver's side as well. Hang on. Can't see it down through here, but there's an engine mount down in there. The engine mounts come from H&R. Again, Google it. And the other thing is the whole bunch of the Turbo Buick vendors, they sell the H&R driver's side poly mounts. You can grab one of those to keep the engine from torquing over. The old school way of doing it is, and I've still got this on my car from 15 years ago, they used to put a strap on this eyelet. You put it through the top of the alternator here and then hook it down. There's a hole in the frame down here, and it's just on a strap. You just tighten it down, and that would keep it. But you're taking a chance on breaking the alternator. That's not a good thing. So the two ways of doing it, basically, put an H&R engine mount, poly mount in the driver's side, or you can get a RJC Racing engine mount and do it that way. Anyway, whatever you want to do, guys, it's up to you. The stock engine mounts, they're fairly soft. After years and years, oil gets on, they start wearing away, they'll break. Another reason why we're doing this is the downpipe on these cars, the ones you buy. This one is from, again, we'll go over downpipes a little on the next video, but the downpipes come very, very close to the frame. So when these engines rotate, when you stop the accelerator or you leave the line, they'll hit on the frame, and sometimes they'll send enough false knock retard through. It'll bump the time. The ECM will bump the timing back, and the car will just fall on its face. You'll get false knock, but that's why we do this, to stop the downpipe from hitting on the frame for false knock retard. And like I said, if the ECM sees enough knock retard, it'll back the timing off, and the car will just fall on its face. Anyway, that's about it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.